Hi, how are you? Good. I'm Miss Heather, and I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay, and I love to read books. And I love that you're here with me tonight and that you also love to read books. We are a bedtime book club, because you watching, my sweet kind friends, you pick every single book that we read. You do. And if you have a book request, please let your grown-ups know and send me a message. You can do that at the Children's Museum of Green Bay's Facebook, website, or Instagram. You can also do it on Books with Miss Heather on Instagram or Facebook. On that page, we have some beyond the pages, some fun stuff to do with the books, and some crafts and some really fun ideas if you really love the content of the book. So message me there and let me know if you have books that you would like me to read. So this month at the museum, we are talking about kindness and loving who we are. And do you love my heart pajamas tonight? I'm just feeling all of the love with all of these stories. And tonight's request is about a flamingo named Fiona. Yeah, and I think you're really going to love this book. The author, the person that wrote the book, her name is Rachel Chu. And the illustrator, or the person who, what does the illustrator do? Oh yeah, they draw the pictures, is Kate Jeffrey. So I can't wait to share this book with you. And we find out all about Fiona, just trying to find out who she is, kind of like we do sometimes. And it's really important to remember that we're amazing just the way we are, right? Are you nodding your head? I hope so, because I think that you are so super cool and amazing and special. Nobody in this world is like you, not even close. And I'm proud of you, so just be you, okay? All right. Before we get started tonight, will you sing with me? If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. Love singing, I love clapping, and I love that you do that with me. So thank you. Good job with that. Let's see what Fiona the Flamingo's adventure is this evening, shall we, my friends? Yes. Here we go. On a beautiful sunny afternoon where life was simply the best, a little flamingo named Fiona hatched from an egg in her nest. Little Fiona grew up making lots of friends. They played flamingo games from day's start to day's end. Little baby flamingos. As time passed, the birds all became stronger. They also got pinker, and their feathers grew longer. They turned pinker and pinker. With each feather they grew, they got bigger and bigger until some of them flew. Fiona remained featherless until it happened one night. She woke up with feathers, but they were bright white. Cool. She's not like everyone else. The other flamingos gasped and stared at her in shock. They couldn't believe what they were seeing and wildly began to squawk. They didn't know what was happening. She was supposed to be pink. Why is she not pink? Her friends looked at the white feathers, not knowing what to think. You're not the right color. Flamingos are supposed to be pink. With everyone shouting, Fiona began to get scared. She looked at her feathers, and then she looked at theirs. They look the same other than the color. They're the same. Feather's a feather, right? You don't have to be so loud, and please don't make a scene. That's when Fiona started shaking, and her feathers turned to green. She's not white anymore. She's green. When her friends saw the change, they squawked louder and meaner. Fiona got more anxious, and her feathers grew greener. Her friends looked at the green feathers, not knowing what to think. Stop being so silly, Fiona. Flamingos are supposed to be pink, not green. Oh no, said Fiona. This is worse than just bad. But her friends kept on squawking, and then Fiona got mad. You're making me angry, she jumped and furiously said. That's when Fiona started yelling, and her feathers turned to red. The flock became silent, hoping things would get better. But Fiona got madder, and her feathers grew redder. Her friends looked at the red feathers, not knowing what to think. Don't you think you should calm down now? Flamingos are supposed to be pink. Not Fiona. They all rushed to hug her, and now Fiona felt bad. Her anger was fading, but now she felt sad. She whimpered and cried, I'm all mixed up in hue. That's when Fiona started sobbing, and her feathers turned to blue. She has a lot of feelings. The flock watched from afar, and their concerns grew truer. But Fiona just got sadder, and her feathers grew bluer. Her friends looked at the blue feathers, not knowing what to think. Just what kind of bird are you? Flamingos are supposed to be pink. Not our sweet Fiona, though, is she? No one could cheer her up, so instead they stayed away. That's when Fiona got lonely, and her feathers turned to gray. A young chick floated up with a gaze so pure and true. I hope my feathers change colors when I'm as big as you. He wants to be her. Fiona flashed a happy smile, and her feathers erupted in color. It was a surprise to everyone. No feather was like the other. She's multicolored. Pink, white, and green. Red, blue, and gray. She was every single color now, and that's the way she'd stay. A rainbow. Yeah. The entire flock gathered around, and Fiona gave a big wink. I guess we've all learned a lesson here. Flamingos don't have to be pink. They can be every color. The end. Oh, Fiona, she was beautiful. What was your favorite color that Fiona was? Mine was all of them too. Yeah. What a beautiful book. And thank you for reading with me. I'm Miss Heather. I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay. Please come read with me some Wednesday morning. We do it at the museum each and every Wednesday starting at 9:30 a.m. I'd love to see your smiling faces. Speaking of that, please make sure you brush your teeth before you go to bed. I love those beautiful smiles. Put on your nice cozy pajamas and have the sweetest sleeps. I'm so very proud of you, my sweet kind friends. Let me know your book request. Make sure you like tonight's video too, okay? All right. See you next time. Sweet sleeps. Bye.